If you're an RPG fan who loves gaming on the go, you're in for a treat. The Steam Deck has definitely revolutionized portable gaming, allowing us to dive into vast, immersive worlds anytime, anywhere. In this video, we're counting down the top 30 Steam Deck verified RPGs that deliver an amazing experience on this handheld marvel. From epic fantasy adventures to deep, character-driven stories, these games are optimized to run smoothly and look stunning on the Steam Deck. So, grab your device, get comfortable, and let's explore the best RPGs you can enjoy on the go.
Bow before me. Bow before the absolute. Bow!
Baldur's Gate 3. Our number one entry takes place in the awesome Forgotten Realms universe and starts off with the main character waking up on a Mind Flayer's ship infected with a parasitic tadpole that could turn them into a Mind Flayer. The story takes us on a quest to find a cure for this crazy transformation, leading us through different regions like the enchanting Emerald Grove, the creepy Moonrise Towers, and the lively city of Baldur's Gate. You get to pick from 12 character classes and loads of subclasses, giving you tons of options to customize your gameplay. The game uses turn-based combat based on the Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition rules, and you can team up with pre-generated characters or join forces with other players online. The quest system is super flexible, giving you multiple ways to complete quests and allowing you to make choices that shape the story and your relationships with your companions. Each companion character has their own unique backstory and can develop relationships with the main character based on the choices you make in the plot and dialogue. The control options are super versatile, so you can switch between a mouse and keyboard setup or a more relaxed controller feel, making it perfect for gaming on the go. The Steam Deck's performance handles the game's intense battles and intricate environments seamlessly, so you won't miss a single bit of the action or detail. Stardew Valley. In Stardew Valley, you step into the boots of a character who inherits a rundown farm from their grandfather in the charming, rustic Stardew Valley. Your journey begins with a cluttered plot of land filled with boulders, trees, and weeds. Your task? Transform it into a thriving farm. You can grow a variety of crops, raise livestock, and even build structures to expand your farming empire. But farming is just the start. The game offers a plethora of activities beyond the field. You can fish in the local rivers, cook delicious meals, mine for ores in procedurally generated caves, and forage for wild resources. The town of Pelican Town is filled with unique NPCs, each with their own schedules, stories, and quests. Building relationships with them can lead to friendships, romance, and even marriage. Once married, your spouse can help around the farm, and you can eventually start a family. Stardew Valley also features various quests and bundles to complete, adding layers of objectives that reward you with new areas and game mechanics. The in-game calendar cycles through seasons, affecting what crops can be grown and what activities are available. As you progress, you can unlock a greenhouse and a tropical island, which allow you to grow crops year-round and explore new resources, including a volcano with rare materials. Playing Stardew Valley on the Steam Deck is a match made in farming heaven. Elden Ring. Elden Ring, set in the mystical lands between, follows the journey of a customizable protagonist known as the Tarnished on a mission to repair the shattered Elden Ring and become the Elden Lord. The game's world, crafted by Hidetaka Miyazaki and George R.R. Martin, is vast and immersive, featuring 6 main areas, each ruled by demigods and filled with enemies, hidden dungeons, and treasures. Gameplay in Elden Ring combines elements from other From Software titles like Dark Souls, Bloodborne, and Sekiro, but expands into an open world. Players explore the lands between on their trusty steed, Torrent, and can engage in combat with a variety of weapons and spells. The game offers a rich mix of melee, ranged, and magical combat, with stealth mechanics allowing for sneaky approaches. Players can customize their character by choosing from different classes, upgrading weapons with Ashes of War, and using runes collected from defeated enemies to enhance attributes. Checkpoints called Sites of Grace are scattered throughout the world where players can rest, level up, and fast travel. The game also features crafting, where players collect materials to create items like poison darts and explosive pots. Elden Ring's multiplayer mode allows for cooperative play and PvP battles, adding an extra layer of depth to the gameplay experience. In short, Elden Ring on the Steam Deck offers a fully immersive RPG experience that's both epic and portable, making it a must-have for any fan of the genre. Fallout New Vegas. Fallout New Vegas throws you into the harsh, post-apocalyptic Mojave Desert, 204 years after a nuclear war. You play as a courier who survives an assassination attempt, waking up with a bullet in your head and a mystery to solve. Your quest to find your assailant leads you into the heart of a struggle for control over New Vegas and the Hoover Dam. Featuring factions like the New California Republic, Caesar's Legion, and the enigmatic Mr. House. The game offers an expansive open-world map that you can explore at your leisure. You'll encounter various locations, from small settlements and abandoned buildings to the sprawling city of New Vegas. Combat is a core aspect with a wide array of weapons at your disposal, including melee weapons, conventional guns, and energy-based weapons. You can also engage in side quests, build your reputation with different factions, and recruit companions to aid you on your journey. Customization is key in New Vegas. At the start, you design your character and allocate points to primary attributes like strength and intelligence, which influence your skills and abilities. As you progress and level up, you can choose perks that provide permanent benefits to your character development. The game also features a hardcore mode that introduces survival mechanics such as needing to eat, drink, and sleep, adding an extra layer of challenge. The portability of the Steam Deck means you can jump into the post-apocalyptic action anytime, anywhere. It's a must-have for any RPG fan looking to experience one of the greatest games in the genre on a versatile and powerful handheld device.
Get up, detective. One last time. The great city at the end of the world is waiting. So, get out there. Solve the murder.
Disco Elysium: The Final Cut. Disco Elysium is a unique role-playing game where you step into the shoes of an amnesiac detective tasked with solving a murder in the downtrodden district of Martinez. As you investigate, you uncover layers of your own troubled past while navigating the complex social and political landscape of a city still reeling from a revolution. The game is heavy on dialogue and character interaction, featuring an isometric perspective and a beautifully crafted world inspired by oil paintings. Instead of traditional combat, Disco Elysium relies on skill checks and dialogue trees to progress the story. You have 24 skills that represent various aspects of your detective's psyche and physical abilities, influencing how you interact with the world and its inhabitants. Your partner, Kim Kitsuragi, provides a stable counterpoint to your erratic character, offering advice and support. The Thought Cabinet adds another layer of depth, allowing you to internalize different ideologies and personality traits that can affect your skills and interactions. You'll encounter a host of quirky and memorable characters, each with their own stories and motivations, as you piece together clues and navigate the moral complexities of your investigation. Playing Disco Elysium on the Steam Deck is an absolute delight. The game's stunning, painterly visuals pop on the Steam Deck screen, immersing you in the gritty, detailed world of Martinez. It's a perfect match for anyone looking to experience one of the best role-playing games ever made on a versatile and powerful handheld device. The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt is another classic epic action RPG set in a fantastical world inspired by Slavic mythology. You play as Geralt of Rivia, a seasoned monster hunter who embarks on a quest to find his adopted daughter, Ciri. She's being pursued by the ominous Wild Hunt, an otherworldly force hell-bent on capturing her for her Elder Blood powers. The game is played from a third-person perspective in an open world teeming with life and danger. You'll traverse various regions like the war-torn swamps of Velen, the bustling city of Novigrad, and the rugged Skellige Isles. Geralt has an impressive arsenal including 2 swords, one for humans and one for monsters, bombs, a crossbow, and a suite of magical signs. Combat is a mix of quick, light attacks and slower, more powerful strikes, with the ability to dodge, parry, and cast spells like Igni to scorch foes or Quen to shield yourself. The game also emphasizes exploration and story. You'll complete main quests, engage in side missions like hunting deadly creatures and Witcher contracts, and even partake in minigames such as Gwent, a collectible card game that became so popular it spawned its own standalone game. Geralt's decisions affect the world and the storyline, leading to multiple endings based on your choices. The visuals are stunning, from the eerie swamps of Velen to the picturesque Skellige Isles, making every monster hunt and scenic journey immersive. Portability is a major plus here. The open-world nature of The Witcher 3 means you can jump into a quick side quest or get lost in a longer main story mission no matter where you are. Waiting for a friend? Slay a griffin, commuting, explore a haunted ruin. The Steam Deck's power ensures smooth gameplay so you won't miss a beat.
No, get out! They haven't finished it!
Oh, Sleeper's finished, aren't you? You don't need this. And I don't need you anymore either.
Citizen Sleeper. Citizen Sleeper is a role-playing game set in a dystopian sci-fi universe. You play as a sleeper, a digitized human mind in a decaying robot body who has escaped from the clutches of the Essen Arp Corporation. You find yourself on a space station called the Eye, a haven for outcasts and those seeking freedom from corporate oppression. Your primary goals are to survive, maintain your deteriorating body, and navigate the complex social landscape of the Eye. The gameplay revolves around a unique dice rolling mechanic. Each in-game day, you roll a set of dice and assign them to various tasks. Higher rolls generally yield better outcomes, helping you secure food, repair your body, or gain favors from different factions. Lower rolls are often used in the data cloud, where you can gather valuable intelligence. Balancing these tasks is crucial, as neglecting your body or failing to earn enough can lead to dire consequences. As you explore the Eye, you'll meet a diverse cast of characters, each with their own agendas and stories. Your interactions and choices shape the narrative, leading to multiple possible endings. Whether you're forging alliances, uncovering secrets, or simply trying to stay alive, every decision you make impacts your journey.
The peace we once knew shattered like glass. First came the goblins, then underpants gnomes, vampire kids, hippies, crab people. We need a savior who can undo that which has been did.
South Park: The Stick of Truth. In South Park: The Stick of Truth, you step into the shoes of the new kid who has just moved to the quirky town of South Park. Quickly, you get swept up in an epic fantasy war game involving wizards, elves, and humans fighting for the all-powerful Stick of Truth. What starts as innocent role-playing soon spirals out of control, involving aliens, Nazi zombies, and gnomes, all threatening the town's existence. The game is a 2.5D RPG viewed from a third-person perspective that mirrors the look of the animated series. As the new kid, you can explore South Park, interact with its colorful characters, and complete quests that unlock new areas. You start by choosing one of 4 character classes: fighter, thief, mage, or Jew, each with abilities. Combat is turn-based, combining melee, ranged, and magical fart attacks. As you progress, you'll level up, unlocking new powers and upgrades to enhance your abilities. The game is filled with South Park's signature humor and includes a variety of mini-games and side quests that add replayability. Playing South Park: The Stick of Truth on the Steam Deck is a blast, offering a portable way to dive into the hilarious and chaotic world of South Park. The game's distinctive visual style looks fantastic on the Steam Deck screen, making it feel like you're playing an interactive episode of the show.
fire in my heart.
Persona 3 Reload. Persona 3 Reload, a remake of the classic 2006 RPG, brings you back into the shoes of a high school student who returns to his home city 10 years after his parents' tragic car accident. As the protagonist, you quickly discover you have the ability to summon a persona, the manifestation of your inner self. You join the specialized extracurricular execution squad, a group of fellow students with similar abilities. Together, you must battle shadows and unravel the mystery of the Dark Hour, a hidden time that occurs at midnight when normal people become coffins and dangerous creatures roam. The gameplay is a mix of traditional RPG and social simulation. You'll explore Tartarus, a massive tower filled with shadows during the Dark Hour, engaging in turn-based battles using a combination of physical attacks, magical persona abilities, and strategic commands. Reload enhances these mechanics with updates from newer Persona games offering a refined user interface, the ability to directly control party members, and new social and exploration features. Outside of combat, you'll attend Gekukan High School, where you can form and strengthen bonds with other characters through social links, boosting your combat abilities and unlocking new personas. The game also adds new activities in the dorm, like cooking, gardening, and watching movies, all of which enhance your stats and deepen your relationships. Crosscode. In Crosscode, you play as Lee, a player in the fictional MMORPG Crossworlds. Leah wakes up with no memory and is unable to speak, thrust into a vibrant world where she must navigate both physical and mental challenges to uncover her past. The game combines fast-paced combat with intricate puzzle solving. You'll use a mix of ranged and melee attacks to take down enemies and solve puzzles. The game's unique twist is its elemental modes, which grant different powers and abilities that can be used strategically in both combat and exploration. As you progress, you'll visit various dungeons, each culminating in a boss fight and unlocking new elements that enhance your abilities. Combat is real-time, and you can switch between elements to exploit enemy weaknesses or solve puzzles. You'll also gain experience points and circuit points from battles, which can be used to upgrade Leah's abilities on a circuit board, customizing your playstyle. The game offers a rich world to explore, with hidden treasures, side quests, and a bartering system for upgrading your gear. Playing Crosscode on the Steam Deck is an absolute joy. The game's beautiful pixel art and fluid animations look stunning on the Steam Deck's screen, bringing the world of Crossworlds to life. The ability to save your game anytime and pick up right where you left off makes it perfect for both quick gaming sessions and long playthroughs.
Let's go. No. You made...
Diablo 4. In Diablo 4, you step into the dark and gritty world of Sanctuary, set 50 years after the events of Diablo 3: Reaper of Souls. You play as the Wanderer, a character who becomes entangled in a demonic plot led by Lilith, the daughter of Mephisto. Lilith's return threatens the world, and it's up to you to stop her and her minions. You'll choose from one of 5 classes: Barbarian, Druid, Necromancer, Rogue, or Sorcerer, each with unique skills and abilities. The core gameplay revolves around dungeon crawling and battling hordes of enemies. You'll explore procedurally generated dungeons filled with challenging monsters and valuable loot. As you defeat enemies, you'll collect gear and experience points, which you can use to enhance your character's abilities through talent trees and equipment upgrades. Diablo 4 introduces an open world with regions like Skosglen, the Dry Steppes, and Hawazar, where you can freely roam and encounter dynamic events and PvP combat. Playing Diablo 4 on the Steam Deck is an absolute game changer. The handheld's powerful hardware brings Sanctuary's dark and detailed environments to life with smooth gameplay and stunning graphics.
What's that?
Monster Hunter Rise. In Monster Hunter Rise, you step into the shoes of a skilled hunter in the vibrant world of Kamura Village. the village faces the looming threat of the Rampage, a catastrophic event where waves of monsters attack. Your mission is to protect the village by taking down these fearsome creatures. The game offers a rich storyline that unfolds as you complete quests, interact with the colorful villagers, and uncover the secrets behind the Rampage. The gameplay revolves around hunting monsters in various environments. You'll choose from 14 different weapon types. Whether you prefer the heavy-hitting great sword, the agile dual blades, or the precise bow, there's a weapon for every playstyle. Hunting monsters provides materials to craft and upgrade weapons and armor, allowing you to tackle even more enemies. The wirebug mechanic adds a new dimension to movement and combat, enabling you to zip through the air and perform special attacks. Multiplayer is a big part of the experience, with the Hunter Hub offering quests for up to 4 players. You can team up with friends to take down the toughest monsters, with difficulty scaling to ensure a balanced challenge. The game also features Palico and Palamute companions to aid you in your hunts, and the new Wyvern riding mechanic, which lets you control monsters to unleash devastating attacks.
I want Ku to be a home for all, regardless of birth. A place where we look out for each other. In order to realize that, I would suffer any loss.
Octopath Traveler 2. In Octopath Traveler 2, you go into the world of Solistia, a place brimming with new adventures and characters. This sequel features 8 unique protagonists, each with their own story and motivation. You'll choose one character to start with, making them the central figure of your journey. From the hunter Ochette, who captures legendary beasts, to the scholar Oswald, who seeks revenge for his family's murder, each character brings a rich narrative and distinct abilities. Gameplay remains true to the traditional JRPG format, with the return of the beloved turn-based battle system. You'll switch between characters, utilizing their unique path actions to interact with NPCs and gather allies or items. The game introduces a day-night cycle, altering path actions based on the time of day. For instance, Hikari can duel characters during the day to learn new skills, but can bribe them at night for valuable information. Combat retains the break and boost systems from the first game, alongside new latent powers that recharge through taking damage or breaking enemies. As you progress, you'll encounter a variety of monsters and solve puzzles, exploring Solistia's diverse regions. Each character's story unfolds over several chapters, with the opportunity for crossed paths chapters where 2 characters team up for a shared goal. Completing all individual stories unlocks an epilogue that ties together the overarching narrative involving the sinister Moonshade Order and their dark god, Veed the Wicked. Whether you're exploring lush forests, bustling towns, or eerie dungeons, the Steam Deck delivers smooth performance and crisp graphics.
We are on our own.
The Void has been pushed back before by the power of mortals.
Void Slayer, Worm Killer.
Divinity Original Sin 2 Definitive Edition. In Divinity Original Sin 2, you step into the shoes of a Godwoken, a powerful sorcerer tasked with using source magic to fend off the monstrous Void Woken threatening the world of Rivellon. Your journey begins on the prison island of Fort Joy, where you and other sorcerers are imprisoned by the Divine Order. After a dramatic escape aided by a mysterious voice, you set off to unlock your full potential and ascend to divinity, battling through turn-based tactical combat and making impactful decisions along the way. The game features a deep, flexible character development system, allowing you to choose from 6 pre-made characters, each with their own unique backstory and abilities, or create your own custom character. These characters can recruit up to 3 companions, forming a party of up to 4 members. The story and interactions are influenced by the characters you choose, providing different dialogue options and quests. Gameplay involves exploring a richly detailed world, interacting with NPCs, and engaging in strategic turn-based battles. The combat system is highly tactical, requiring you to use the environment, elemental combinations, and strategic positioning to defeat enemies. The open-ended class system lets you experiment with various builds and skills, creating a unique experience for each playthrough. Cooperative multiplayer is a standout feature, allowing you to team up with friends and tackle quests together or compete in a PvP mode.
the Dragon Priest.
The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim Special Edition. The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim Special Edition invites you to the vast open world of Skyrim, where you become the Dragonborn, a hero prophesied to save the world from destruction. The main storyline revolves around defeating Alduin, an ancient dragon prophesied to destroy the world. Along the way, you'll encounter various factions, each with its own storyline, including the civil war between the Imperial Legion and the Stormcloaks, the Thieves Guild, the Dark Brotherhood, and the College of Winterhold. Skyrim's gameplay is a mix of first-person and third-person perspectives, featuring a rich role-playing experience with countless quests, NPCs to interact with, and a world teeming with life. The game offers unparalleled character customization, allowing you to choose from various races, each with unique abilities, and develop your character's skills in combat, magic, stealth, and more. Combat is dynamic, involving melee, ranged, and magical attacks, alongside powerful dragon shouts. The Special Edition enhances the original game with improved graphics, performance boosts, and mod support. This version includes all 3 DLC expansions: Dawnguard, Hearthfire, and Dragonborn, which add new storylines, locations, and gameplay mechanics like building your own home and adopting children. In short, Skyrim Special Edition on the Steam Deck combines the depth and breadth of one of the best RPGs ever made with the convenience of handheld gaming, offering an unparalleled portable RPG experience.
So that thing, that's a whisper too, huh?
Looks a lot more like an Arbiter of Fate than the others.
We can beat them.
Final Fantasy VII Remake Intergrade. Final Fantasy VII Remake takes place in the dystopian cyberpunk metropolis of Midgar, where you control Cloudstrife, an ex-soldier turned mercenary. He joins forces with Avalanche, an eco-terrorist group determined to stop the powerful Shinra Corporation from depleting the planet's life essence, known as Mako. The story dives deep into the lives of its characters, expanding on the original plot with richer backstories and added plot lines. The gameplay is a mix of real-time action and role-playing elements. You control Cloud and can switch between other characters like Barret, Tifa, and Aerith during battles. The combat system mixes fast-paced action with strategic planning. You have an active time battle gauge that fills up over time or through attacks. Once full, it allows you to pause the action and execute special abilities, cast spells, or use items. Each character has unique skills, making the combat dynamic and varied. Additionally, there's a limit break gauge for unleashing powerful attacks when fully charged. The game beautifully captures Midgar's essence with modern graphics and detailed environments, transforming the pre-rendered backgrounds of the 1997 original into fully interactive 3D spaces. The enhanced version Final Fantasy VII Remake Intergrade for PS5 and Windows includes improved visuals, faster load times, and an additional episode featuring Yuffie Kisaragi. The Steam Deck's powerful hardware ensures that the game runs beautifully, maintaining high frame rates and delivering stunning graphics that showcase Midgar's detailed environments and character models. It offers an incredible way to experience Cloud's journey through Midgar, making it a must-play on this versatile device. Chained Echoes. Chained Echoes is a retro-inspired RPG that transports you to the war-torn continent of Volandis, embroiled in a multi-generational conflict among 3 kingdoms. The story is driven by a diverse cast of characters and a narrative reminiscent of classic 1990s Japanese RPGs. Gameplay in Chained Echoes features vibrant 16-bit style pixel art and turn-based combat. Unlike older RPGs with random encounters, enemies are visible on the map, triggering battles directly on the same screen. The combat system is strategic, with each party member offering standard attacks, special abilities, and defensive stances. Central to the combat is the overdrive meter. Attacks and abilities fill this meter, pushing it into an optimal green zone where your moves become more potent. However, if the meter overheats, you must balance it by using specific abilities like defenses and ultra moves to discharge excess and avoid penalties. Characters do not level up in the traditional sense. Instead, they automatically level up their skills through combat, and skill points are rewarded to enhance abilities further. This unique system ensures that your characters grow stronger organically as you progress through the game. Playing Chained Echoes on the Steam Deck is a nostalgic yet modern treat. The handheld's crisp display and tactile controls are perfect for its 16-bit visuals and strategic gameplay. It's a must-play for fans of retro RPGs looking to enjoy a rich narrative and strategic combat on the go. Warframe. Warframe throws you into the far future as a member of the Tenno, ancient warriors who awaken from centuries of cryosleep to find themselves in the midst of a war against various factions in the Origin system. You harness the power of biomechanical suits known as Warframes, each equipped with remarkable abilities and weapons to tackle procedurally generated missions and expansive open-world areas. The game features a blend of shooting and melee combat, parkour, and role-playing elements. Missions range from stealthy infiltrations and rescue operations to full-scale battles and defense missions. Your Warframe can perform acrobatic moves, wall runs, and high jumps, making navigation and combat dynamic and engaging. The progression system allows you to level up your Warframes and weapons, equipping mods that alter and enhance your capabilities. Whether playing solo or with friends in a cooperative multiplayer mode, you can customize your loadout to suit your playstyle. Warframe's story is rich and deep, gradually unfolding through various quests and updates. You'll uncover the mysteries of the Tenno's origins, the fall of the Orokin Empire, and your own past, all while combating the Grineer, Corpus, infested and sentient factions. Whether you're performing acrobatic parkour moves, engaging in high-octane combat, or managing your arsenal, the device's ergonomic design ensures comfort during extended play sessions. Moreover, the Steam Deck's portability means you can take your Warframe adventure anywhere.
The decision is yours, Arisen, for the price of a single life.
Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen. In Dragon's Dogma, you play as the Arisen, a customizable hero tasked with defeating the fearsome dragon Grigory in the high fantasy world of Gransys. This epic journey unravels a deeper conspiracy and brings you face-to-face with colossal monsters, challenging quests, and a dynamic open world teeming with life and danger. The gameplay gives us both of action-packed hack-and-slash mechanics with role-playing elements, offering a vast selection of vocations such as Fighter, Mage, and Strider, each providing unique skills and tactical options. One of the game's standout features is the pawn system. You're accompanied by 3 AI-controlled pawns, one of which is customized by you, while the other 2 can be recruited from other players or generated by the game. These pawns assist in combat and offer valuable advice. The combat is exhilarating and varied, with the ability to climb onto massive enemies for direct attacks or utilize a range of weapons and magic. The open world of Gransys, inspired by Sicily, is richly detailed, with a dynamic day-night cycle and a persistent world where NPCs follow their own schedules, whether grappling with a griffin mid-flight or exploring the bustling city of Grand Soren. Dragon's Dogma offers an immersive and action-packed experience. With the Steam Deck, you can easily switch between intense battles and intricate character management, all while enjoying the comfort of handheld gaming.
Wish you could entertain me a little more.
If you want to pick a fight, you best choose your opponents more carefully.
I don't care how difficult it is. Stop trying to escape reality.
Star Ocean: The Second Story. Star Ocean: The Second Story takes place in a richly crafted science fantasy universe where you can choose to play as either Claude C. Kenny, a young space cadet from Earth, or Rena Lanford, a mysterious girl from the medieval-level planet Expel. Claude, during a mission gone awry, finds himself stranded on Expel, where he meets Rena. She mistakes him for a legendary hero, and together they embark on a quest to investigate a series of strange occurrences linked to a destructive force known as the Sorcery Globe. As their journey unfolds, they gather a diverse group of allies and face off against the sinister 10 Wise Men, a group whose ambitions threaten the universe itself. Speaking of the gameplay now, you get to go through towns, dungeons, and various locales, engaging in battles that happen in real time on a broad battlefield. You control one character while the others are managed by AI, though you can influence their strategies. The combat is dynamic, allowing you to move freely, execute attacks, and use special abilities. The game also features a deep skill system where characters can learn and improve skills that enhance their combat abilities or unlock crafting specialties like cooking or blacksmithing. Another unique aspect of the game is the private action system, which lets you influence the relationships between characters, leading to different story outcomes and 86 possible endings. This adds a layer of replayability, encouraging you to explore different character interactions and story paths. Witchspring R takes you in a charming, story-driven RPG where you step into the shoes of Pieberry, an adorable, white-haired, bunny-eared witch. Living in a forest teeming with monsters, Pieberry longs to experience the human world and indulge in delicious foods she remembers from her childhood. As you guide her through her adventures, you'll train her in various skills to make her more powerful, collect and fuse magical ingredients, and cook enchanted meals to boost her abilities. Your choices shape Pieberry's growth and abilities, making each playthrough unique. You'll explore a vibrant world filled with mysterious witches, intriguing humans, and never-before-seen monsters. Along the way, you'll uncover hidden stories, discover magic tomes and recipes, and find special items that will aid you on your journey. Training different types of pets adds another layer of strategy to your adventure, as each pet provides unique benefits. The game's combat system allows you to choose and train your favorite magic attributes, designing a battle strategy that suits your playstyle. With lively animations and voice acting, Pieberry comes to life as she sneaks into villages disguised as a human, adding an extra touch of charm to her journey.
Let's go!
Cassette Beasts. In Cassette Beasts, you find yourself stranded on the mysterious island of New Wirral. Inspired by classic Pokemon games, this RPG lets you transform into various monsters using a cassette player. Your mission? To find a way back home while navigating this strange new world. You'll encounter a diverse array of monsters and characters, and the game shines with its unique battle system. Instead of random encounters, all monsters are visible in the overworld. You and your companion transform into monsters during turn-based battles, using attacks assigned via stickers that can be swapped between monsters. With 120 monsters to record and over 14,000 possible fusions, battles are strategically deep. Elements play a significant role. Fire and water can create healing steam, and poison can enhance metal monsters' attacks. Your character gains experience points directly, allowing flexibility in trying out different monster setups. Cassette Beasts on the Steam Deck is more than just a game. It's an adventure you can take anywhere. With its deep mechanics, charming story, and strategic gameplay, it offers an unforgettable experience that's perfect for both short sessions and extended playthroughs.
The next time, I was smarter. I moved between the shadows, between the infected. But I wasn't smart enough.
Project Zomboid. In Project Zomboid, you're thrust into the heart of a post-apocalyptic Knox Country, Kentucky, teeming with zombies. This open-world isometric survival game challenges you to stay alive in a world where death is inevitable. Set against the backdrop of the mysterious Knox event, the plot unravels through in-game radio broadcasts and TV channels. You'll piece together the origins of the infection while fighting off hordes of zombies. Your survival hinges on resourcefulness. Choose your character's appearance, occupation, and traits, then navigate through cities like Moldraff, Riverside, and the newly added Louisville. You'll scavenge for supplies, manage personal needs like hunger and fatigue, and avoid zombie encounters. The game's sandbox mode lets you tweak settings to create a unique experience, whether you prefer traditional slow zombies or fast-moving sprinters. As days pass, utilities shut down and the world deteriorates, adding to the challenge. With a detailed climate system and changing seasons, you'll need to adapt your strategy to survive the harsh conditions. The Steam Deck's versatility enhances the gameplay experience, whether you're customizing your sandbox settings or exploring the expansive map. The quick load times and smooth gameplay ensure you stay in the thick of the action without any hiccups. Plus, with the active modding community, you can easily download and install mods directly on your Steam Deck, tailoring the game to your preferences.
World Tree marked out one among her children for greatness. He went forth to do battle with the Dark One.
Dragon Quest XI Echoes of an Elusive Age. Definitive Edition. Dragon Quest XI Echoes of an Elusive Age transports you to the enchanting world of Erdrea, where you step into the shoes of the Luminary, a hero destined to save the world from an impending darkness. The story begins with the fall of the Kingdom of Dundrasil, with your character, an infant during the attack, being the lone survivor found by a kind villager. Fast forward to adulthood, you set off on a quest to uncover your true identity and the destiny that awaits you, facing persecution and forming a band of loyal companions along the way. Gameplay in Dragon Quest XI stays true to its roots with classic RPG elements. You explore lush landscapes, vibrant towns, and treacherous dungeons, engaging in turn-based battles with a variety of monsters. With a team of unique characters, each bringing their own abilities and personalities to the table, you'll strategize in battles, craft powerful items, and uncover hidden treasures scattered across Erdrea. The story unfolds with rich narrative depth, filled with twists and heartfelt moments that keep you hooked. What's really awesome is the flexibility the Steam Deck offers. You can seamlessly switch between 3D and 2D modes, enjoying the game's modern graphics or indulging in a wave of nostalgia with its retro look. The powerful performance ensures smooth gameplay even during intense battles and cutscenes. Plus, the Steam Deck's battery life means you can enjoy longer gaming sessions without constantly hunting for a charger.
Asuka-san, I'm sending you to Hawaii. There's someone there who wants to meet you.
High time you met the head of the Barracudas. Name's Dwight.
Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth continues the thrilling adventures of Ichiban Kasuga and Kazuma Kiryu, two iconic characters from the Like a Dragon series. Set in the vibrant locales of Yokohama's Isezaki Ijincho district and the scenic city of Honolulu in Hawaii, the game follows Kasuga on a heartfelt quest to find his long-lost mother, while Kiryu battles his own demons, including a cancer diagnosis. As they team up, players are treated to a rich narrative filled with old friends, new allies, and a mix of intense and often humorous moments. The gameplay retains the beloved turn-based combat system, now dubbed the Live Command RPG battle system, with significant upgrades. Each character moves freely within a designated area during battles, adding strategic depth as positioning influences combat effectiveness. Special moves and the new hype meter allow for devastating team-up attacks, making fights dynamic and engaging. Players can also skip weaker battles with the Smackdown mode, making the journey smoother. The job system returns, offering diverse classes like Aquanaut and Pyrodancer, each with unique abilities and playstyles. Minigames and side activities like Crazy Delivery and managing a resort island add layers of fun, ensuring there's always something exciting to do.
And below, in that limitless chasm of chaos, they will realize the truth of it.
Darkest Dungeon. Darkest Dungeon plunges you into a gothic nightmare where you inherit a mansion from your ancestor, only to find it infested with horrific creatures. As the new owner, your mission is to assemble a team of heroes to cleanse these dungeons and uncover the dark secrets lurking within. Each hero belongs to one of 15 unique classes, each with distinct skills and stats that can be upgraded over time. However, this is no easy task. The game's affliction system tracks your heroes' stress levels, which can escalate during their harrowing adventures. High stress can lead to afflictions that impact their performance, sometimes causing them to act against your commands or even suffer heart attacks. Death is permanent here, so losing a hero is a big deal. The gameplay revolves around a mix of real-time movement and turn-based combat. Before venturing into a dungeon, you prepare your team in the Hamlet, the game's hub where you can reduce stress, recruit new heroes, upgrade stats, and buy items. Once inside a dungeon, you navigate procedurally generated layouts, managing resources like food and light while facing deadly encounters. Combat requires strategic thinking, as positioning and the right mix of abilities are crucial for survival. The DLC packages even introduce new classes, enemies, and game modes, like the Horde mode in The Color of Madness or the player versus player arena in The Butcher's Circus.
Idyr's darkness threatens to desolate our world.
Lords of the Fallen. Lords of the Fallen is an action-packed RPG that plunges you into a dark, interconnected world brimming with danger and mystery. As the player, you start by creating and customizing your own avatar, choosing from one of 9 unique character classes, each with distinct playstyles. The game is set across 2 realms layered on top of each other: Axiom, the realm of the living, and Umbral, the realm of the dead. Using a magical lantern, you can switch between these realms to solve puzzles and navigate areas that might be inaccessible in one realm, but open in the other. The combat system in Lords of the Fallen draws heavily from the Souls-like genre, offering challenging, strategic battles where you can wield melee weapons and cast powerful spells to defeat a variety of fearsome enemies. Death is not the end in this game. If you fall in battle, you're transported to the Umbral realm, where you have to fight your way back to Axiom to recover your lost experience points. Die again in Umbral though, and you'll respawn at your last save point, losing any unspent XP. Save points are scarce, but you can craft your own using materials from Umbral monsters. In short, Lords of the Fallen on the Steam Deck offers an epic, portable gaming experience that gives you deep, strategic combat. Legend of Grimrock. Legend of Grimrock takes you on an epic journey through the depths of Mount Grimrock, a perilous dungeon where prisoners are sent for crimes against the king. As one of these prisoners, you and your party of up to 4 characters must navigate through a grid-based 3D dungeon, solving puzzles and battling fierce creatures to find a way out. Inspired by classic dungeon crawlers like Dungeon Master and Eye of the Beholder, the game combines real-time action with strategic tile-based movement. As you go deeper into the dungeon, you'll encounter intricate puzzles that reward you with powerful items and equipment upon solving. Combat is a crucial aspect, with your characters gaining experience and leveling up their skills to become more formidable. You'll find clues and notes from a previous explorer, Turum, which help you navigate and uncover hidden secrets. At the heart of the dungeon lies a mysterious voice guiding you, which ultimately reveals itself to be a menacing mechanical entity known as the Undying One. Your final task is to defeat this clockwork behemoth using a specially designed weapon and escape before the dungeon collapses. Whether you're a longtime fan of the genre or new to dungeon crawlers, Legend of Grimrock on the Steam Deck is an adventure you won't want to miss. Dread Delusion. Dread Delusion transports you to the eerie and mystical Oniric Isles, a collection of floating islands teeming with dark secrets and strange wonders. Set in a distant future where the surface world has become uninhabitable, the Isles are ruled by the Apostatic Union, who have outlawed all forms of worship following a cataclysmic god war. You start the game as a prisoner of the Inquisition, the Union's enforcers, but are offered a chance at freedom. The catch? You must track down Vela Colosi, the rogue daughter of the Union's admiral who leads the infamous Dark Star mercenaries and dreams of creating a new age of heaven. Heresy to the Union. The gameplay of Dread Delusion is rich with exploration and discovery. It's a first-person RPG where combat takes a back seat to the intriguing world you navigate. The game features a robust character system with 4 key attributes: might, guile, wisdom, and persona, each governing 2 skills. These skills allow you to interact with the world in various ways, from picking locks and charming characters to mastering spells and bartering for better deals. Combat is straightforward, involving basic weapon swings, but the true depth lies in how you choose to engage with the environment and the people within it. Collect delusions, hidden skulls, to boost your attributes and unlock new abilities, making each playthrough unique. With the Steam Deck, the pause-and-play nature of Dread Delusion fits perfectly into any lifestyle. Got a few minutes to spare? You can jump in, explore a new area, or complete a quick quest.
Oh boy, I suppose even the most voracious hunters have their off days.
Dave the Diver. And lastly, we have Dave the Diver, where you play as the titular Dave, a diver who is roped into a unique business venture by his friend Cobra. The setup? A sushi restaurant powered by the daily catches from the mysterious Blue Hole, a deep-sea location teeming with fish from all over the world. The game's plot takes a twist when Dave discovers a race of sea people and unravels the mystery behind the random earthquakes shaking the area. The gameplay in Dave the Diver is split into 2 main parts: daytime diving and nighttime restaurant management. During the day, you dive into the Blue Hole to gather fish, sea life, and various materials. Armed with a harpoon gun and a variety of other weapons and tools you find during your dives, you hunt for the best catches while managing your limited oxygen supply. Beware, as aggressive sea creatures and environmental hazards can quickly drain your oxygen, cutting your dive short if you're not careful. At night, you switch gears to help Bancho, a master sushi chef, run the bustling sushi restaurant. Here, you use the day's catch to craft sushi and other dishes, serve customers, clean tables, and manage the restaurant's operations. Performing well earns you gold, which can be used to upgrade your diving gear and the restaurant itself. Special customers and VIPs occasionally show up, demanding unique dishes that unlock new features and add a layer of strategy to your management duties. And there you have it, our top 30 Steam Deck verified RPGs that deliver an outstanding experience on this handheld marvel. Whether you're diving deep into captivating storylines, exploring vast open worlds, or engaging in strategic combat, these games are sure to keep you entertained for hours on end. The Steam Deck's portability and powerful hardware make it the perfect companion for all your RPG adventures. Don't forget to like this video, drop a comment with your favorite RPGs, and subscribe for more gaming content and recommendations. Happy gaming, and see you next time!